Father, we come to you this morning, we ask that you bless this offering. We ask that if there's one here that doesn't know you as their personal Savior, that they come to know you before it's eternally too late. We ask that you bless the preacher who brings the word this morning. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Now, as we're going to the announcements, I will say that we all gathered together for about 2.5 hours yesterday. So I don't think it's too bad if I go ahead and say a few things, some of the high points of the meeting, because when we get into the business meeting, which is next Sunday night after church, how many of you want it to last 2.5 hours? Amen. I'm not one of you. I don't see anybody raising their hand, and I ain't raising mine. So, good. Y'all can stay with Keith for 2.5 hours. Amen. But I do want to say, I do want to hit some of the themes that I really felt like came out of that, because I really kind of meditated on it a long time last night and this morning. And one of the things that I think that the biggest thing that came out of it is, whether we realize it or not, we are in the midst of a mission. We participated as a missionary Baptist church, meaning that our heart is for the work that we do, especially with our friends in the camp, and that's our strongest battleground. Amen. And to a certain degree, one of the reasons why we've had trouble growing is because we haven't embraced what we do.
That's right.
We've always tried to grow in a traditional fashion, but we're not a traditional church.
That's right.
And so what we as men, I think, tried to look to yesterday is, how do we behave as we are? Amen. And so that's kind of what we're going to be talking about when we come to the meeting, which is next Sunday night, right, after church. Yeah. As soon as Scott only gives 20-minute preaching, so we have time. I might have to do it, and y'all might have to get wet so we can get all the word out. No, but anyway. But that's right. Thank you for reminding me. That one of the things that we are going to do is that we're going to conduct the business of the Lord outside the sanctuary. This is where we come in to get fed. This is where, sometimes the work of the Lord is contentious. We don't want contention in here. Right. So, but I don't think we're going to find that next Sunday night. I'll be honest with you. We had a sweet spirit. Anytime, let me tell you what. Anytime you can get about 10 guys together and they can agree on as much as we did, you know God's in the middle. Amen. Amen. So. Yeah, absolutely. Now, they're supposed to be getting with y'all so that you don't, lambast us when we get back there. Okay. So anyway, none of y'all were volunteered for anything. If anybody says you were, they're telling you a lie. Anyway, but absolutely, I got every one of them. But you know what? I ain't going down with them. But in all seriousness, have a heart towards what the direction of the church in the coming year. Definitely if you're not a member, we'd love you still to be here. If you have any interest in the direction of this church, just come on. That's right. Because your opinion will still be welcome. Amen. Now, as far as holding offices, that is, we do that with members. But we want the Lord to be in the middle of anything. And we don't have, I can give you this, the men of this church don't have all the ideas. Amen. And I know the women of the church are going, amen. Yeah. Anyway, let's look ahead towards this coming month. First of all, I heard y'all had just a wonderful singing last night with the Way of the Cross. I want to thank them again. On the 25th, which is a Saturday, there's two things going on. We're having a baby shower, Miss Allison, and that's going to be here from 2 to 4. Amen. Y'all be planning on 10 because I know that we're all looking forward to our newest boo. The one that's going to take over the responsibility for the sun rising. That's how I always view a child. When my first one was born, I said, I don't know how the sun came up every other day, because I know for a fact my baby makes the sun rise. But anyway, so we're looking forward to someone taking over that role. Also, that's the women's prison too, so be in prayer for that. Again, looking towards what is our mission field. Our mission field is our prison ministry, and we need to reinvigorate our purpose. And then we're going to look ahead into the beginning of February. All I'm going to mention right now is February 6th is our first Bible study for the year, that Thursday. Definitely, if you've haven't been coming to Bible study, I promise you that you will be blessed. So we get into the Word more than you can just do in church. So, I mean, we have to get into the Word more than that because we've been in John for 5 years.
Yeah,
So.
5 years.
All right. Other announcements I haven't mentioned.
Singing, choir practice.
Oh, thank you. Today at 4:30, we have traditional choir practice today at 4:30. Sandy has went through and she's actually right now finishing up the last 9 books. But we have choir books here this morning that combine the 2 choir books, the old choir book and the new choir book. So we have 67, maybe even 69 songs now that we have to choose from as a traditional choir, and I just know we're going to be blessed.
Amen.